Boom. Unfocused. Clap, bitches.
What up? It's Unfocused episode 195, and I am AJ Twist.
I'm T.
And this is Unfocused.
Unfocused. All right,
right.
yeah, this is a show where we talk about video games and comics and movies and anime and nerd stuff.
That's right.
Like that, such
and
as
Rap
that.
Cat coming
Yeah,
soon. We
and
should
Rap
add
Cat.
Rap Cat onto the soundboard. No?
Anyway, so this is a
Collision 28 production.
Collision 28 production.
Yeah, we're live right now on twitch.tv/Collision 28.
And
Or maybe you're watching us on YouTube, youtube.com/unfocusedpodcast,
yeah,
where you can like, comment, and subscribe. Or if you're on Twitch right now, you can follow us.
indeed.
Just saying. Anyways, should we start off the show with Unfocused Weeks? Should we get like a little chime or something for Unfocused Weeks?
Do 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 do, like the Japanese one, you know, like the
Oh, like that,
when
like
they go to
the
school.
bell, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that shit. Damn.
Oh man. Anyways, who wants to start? You want to start? You want me to start?
I can start.
Me? All right. So, I don't think I did so much. Play some DDR like last week a couple times. Actually, this week a couple times. Nothing good there. I found some other tracks I forgot that I knew how to do, but I'm not quite up to where I used to be. Slowly though, slowly but surely, if I keep on going. Also, playing Street Fighter, Tekken. I was playing Tekken a lot earlier in the week, and well, not a lot, but there was a night where I played a lot. And first person I played was a Ling Xiaoyu.
Oh, okay.
And Ling Xiaoyu was one of the dudes or characters I lost to at Evo, right?
Oh yeah, you told me that's right.
So I took this opportunity to kind of play as much as I can just to figure out what the fuck I am or not doing against Ling using Josie. And yeah, so I just played this. I play like fucking like 10, 20 matches with this. I don't know how many matches I played. There was a lot of matches that I played with this one dude on Tekken. But yeah, I was trying to learn some shit. I was being more patient. That's what I had to do with Xiaoyu. I realized being Josie is be more patient. Because if I try to go in there like too early, like she'll easily avoid a hit either by ducking low or even jumping over my shit too. So I couldn't do shit, man. Like what the fuck? So I'm like, all right, just be more patient and just fucking punish a whiff or shit like that. So
Could always turtle more, AJ.
yeah, that's what I had to do. That's a turtle. Exactly what I had to do with Josie. But yeah, so that's something I did. So I can't beat Lings with Josie. It's so weird.
You can now.
But now maybe, yeah. Street Fighter. Yesterday Wags came through. We were hanging out and we were playing Street Fighter.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yesterday I had a day off yesterday, and Will had a day off. So like, let's fucking hang out. So he's here like at noon. And we're just hanging out for a bit.
Man, what the fuck?
Yeah, you were like at work or some shit.
I was at work.
Yeah, like a bitch.
Fuck you.
And then yeah, so he got the Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection. So he's been playing a lot of alpha mostly actually. And so he tried to see how much of that would translate into Street Fighter 5. So he picked up Ken, and he's playing Ken against me.
Damn. Wait, what?
Yeah.
The Ken?
And then he switched.
Murka.
And then he switched it up to what did he use? Chun-Li.
What?
And then he switched it up to he was using someone else for a little bit too. Oh, Dalsim. He's using Dalsim too. So I was like, what the fuck? So he was actually doing some legit shit with all those characters. Like, he kept me on my toes a little bit.
Yeah, because he switched up the styles. You know?
Yeah, because he was switching it up on me, and like he actually knew what he was doing. He wasn't just guessing buttons and shit. He was trying to do whatever he was doing alpha and shit like that. And then I was telling him some new shit that I've seen people doing with those characters. But then he went to his Armika, and we were just going back and forth like that for a while. I mean, I was kicking all the other characters' ass easily, but he's been using Armika a lot, and he's getting pretty good at Armika. So that was cool. We played like a good fucking 30 rounds.
30 rounds?
Yeah,
Damn.
with Street. Yeah, we were here for a minute. At the same time, we had Twitch on in the background watching the Pokemon Marathon, which I'll talk about in a little bit too.
The Pokemon Marathon. Oh yeah, we were talking about that last week.
Yeah, so it actually just started, so we're doing that too. And then also we played some Splatoon. We played some what's it called? Salmon Run. And yeah, just usual Salmon Run shenanigans. Just us complaining about the fucking weapons and
The ones that you didn't want and shit.
yeah, the ones we didn't want.
That's
and
what I usually
fucking like coming down to the last 10 seconds and losing because everyone got trapped in a corner or maybe someone didn't get that last egg in the basket.
Right.
The usual. So that's what's going on in Splatoon. We're just trying to get money too and level up in that shit. And then yeah, Twitch.tv's Pokemon Marathon. We're watching that. I started watching it the day before on Tuesday, and I tried to figure out how to do that whole catching Pokemon shit, and I fucked it up the first time. Also, if anyone's trying to watch Twitch the marathon for Pokemon, and they're trying to figure out how to do that whole catching Pokemon shit we were talking about last week, when you have the stream open and you have the actual screen of the actual anime and all that going on, there's a little question mark on the bottom. You have to click that just to enable the whole overlay for the whole Pokemon thing to actually work. And then once you have that enabled, then you have this little Pokemon icon way in the top left corner. If it's spinning, that's not good. It needs to be steady. So if it's spinning, refresh the browser or something. Because if it's continuously spinning, nothing's going to work. But when it's not spinning, it's just nice and steady there. Then randomly throughout the episode, you'll see like a little sparkly image somewhere randomly in the middle of the screen. And then a Pokemon little icon will show up. Random. So far, all I've seen is one of the first 150 Pokemon show up there. And then what you got to do is you got to click and hold it, and then let go at the right time. There's going to be this little bar that kind of circles around it, and it just goes in a loop. So you got to let it go like right at the right moment. I'm pretty sure it's when the bar is full, and then let go of it. If you don't let go, it'll circle around again one more time, and then you can try it again. And I don't know how often they show up, because I was watching it and I noticed them pop up like twice an episode maybe. And then there was a time where I didn't see any at all. But they also, when they show up, there's no sound to let you know they're showing up too. So you really got to be watching the show and actually watching the screen to see them pop up.
Oh, for the little specials there? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. And then last night, I was like, let me go and just turn it on again, see what's going on. And I actually saw like a Pokemon pop up like every 5 minutes. It was ridiculous. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, it's kind of interesting, yeah. And then sometimes, even though you hold the button down for a while and have that circle come all the way through, and you think you got it right at the right point and let go, you can still miss the Pokemon too. So it's really hit or miss. And if you don't catch it the first time, that's it. It's gone. So, but I think that's a pretty cool little concept they got going on there. I like it. And then fucking watching Pokemon at the same time too. So it's been pretty cool.
Can't lose, man. There's a lot of Pokemon nonstop.
Yeah. And then in the marathons, the way they work too is like they play like a random 8-10 episodes, and they just have that that little block of episodes just repeat every day. And the next day it's a new set, and the next day it's a new set. So
okay, so they block. Okay, I get it. I get it.
So it's not just ongoing from episode 1 all the way through. It was like, no, there's certain episodes they play, for one day. So right now they're still in season 1 Indigo League and all that. Already by now though, Ash already has 7 badges already. At this point,
damn.
The last time I saw that was yesterday too. Yeah.
That means he already beat fucking Koga at Cinnabar Island?
That's the last one I saw, Koga.
That shit's so epic.
In Saffron. Cinnabar is Blaine, so that's going to be the next badge.
I'm sorry, I meant Blaine. I'm sorry, I meant Blaine.
Yeah.
Did he beat Blaine already?
No, not yet, no. Charmander hasn't even involved yet. Yeah, so no, he only had 6 badges in. No, that was wrong.
Okay,
but yeah, 6 badges he's had. Because last thing I saw him beat was Koga.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that's what's going on there, and I'll be watching more of that throughout the week, just randomly, because it's a good thing to kind of have on the background. And if I turn around one moment and see a Pokemon icon pop up, I can get a Pokemon. I don't know what they were supposed to do, but it's cool to do.
All right. Oh, all right. Is that all for you?
That's all for me.
All right. So first off, I didn't mention this is episode 195.
That's right. What Pokemon
Quagsire.
is it? Quagsire. That's right, because we had Wooper last week.
Mm-hmm. But in general, I feel they got lazy, because I remember in the original, every Pokemon had their own title, but he has the same title as Wooper. He's the waterfish Pokemon.
This is only 2nd gen. They already got lazy.
Yeah,
by Gen 2.
Bitch-ass motherfuckers. They knew it was coming. They're like, we might as well get lazy now. So for my Unfocused week, I did a little comic buys.
He's not a fish.
I bought this one, Pearl, by Brian Michael Bendis. There you can see the.
Is there some green in that?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But this is a comic that was written by my favorite writer. He also wrote my favorite run of Avengers, which I decided to buy as well. I have that. I just didn't want to clutter the table. But yeah, I got that as well. But yeah, I'm interested to read this Pearl. I haven't read it yet. I just got this first issue. And over here, my friend let me borrow Crisis on Infinite Earth, which is this crazy ass DC comic from back in the day, from the 80s. Let's take a look at
about the quarter of the size of Green Lantern shit.
If that. Yeah, take a look at the cover.
That's pretty sick though. Yeah, all kinds of crazy shit going. It's like a big ass war.
Yeah, the art looks real, like real people and stuff on the cover.
Yeah,
so it's pretty dope. So yeah, it's Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Oh, and, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, so I borrowed that from a friend. And lastly,
you know what the back looks like? Remember those old ass books where like it has some random design and you gotta like look at it really closely to see like a 3D
the
image?
magic eye shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, whenever they do the crossovers, I feel like it looks like that.
I was never good at that shit, man.
Not me. No, actually, I was pretty good at it. I could do it.
I can never do them.
Let's see. And, you know, because I'm sad that Saga's not going to be coming out for like a year as far as the comics go.
What? Really?
Yeah, a year, man.
Yeah, have you told Carla?
Yeah, she's sad already. I'm also sad. I got this fun, one of these Pops. I usually don't buy Pops.
Damn, it's in a fucking case and everything, though.
Well, because I got one for Carla.
Yeah, I saw that right now.
But see, this one secretly is a Skybound exclusive of Lion Cat, and this glows in the dark.
Fuck is Skybound?
I don't know, but it glows in the dark.
But it's exclusive.
It's exclusive.
And it glows in the dark.
It gets the people going. Yeah, it's Lion Cat from the comic book Saga. I'm a big fan of that one.
That's crazy.
That one's written by the guy who wrote Runaways.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What's his name right now? Brian K. Vaughan. Yeah, he's the guy who did Runaways.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's a couple things I picked up. Otherwise, I didn't really play too many games this week. You know, I don't play. I didn't get around to any. I read a little more Green Lantern. That shit's messed up. I saw that. I learned some stuff about Batman. And it was pretty cool. But
shit.
I don't want to talk too much about it. I'll tell you about it another time. But yeah.
You should talk about it on the show. That's what this show's for.
I just talk briefly.
To share experiences and shit like that. And just random shit. Get people interested.
Well, it's one of those. I was part of the Green Lantern Omnibus. And the last thing that I had read was Batman had put on the Green Lantern ring because the Green Lantern was trying to like help Batman out, you know. And Batman's like, yeah, I can't make it work, you know. He's like, don't think about fear. He's like, think about your pain and about moving past it, you know. And then fucking Batman fucking lit up the Green Lantern ring. He fucking became a Green Lantern for a second, like, you know. He had the fucking outfit and everything, or his outfit was green, you know.
Right.
And then
and Batman works on fear too, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
so it's
crazy.
really hard for him, you know.
Yeah.
And so like he fucking let go for a second, you know, and like he projected like this crazy ass image of his parents and shit.
Wow.
And his mom was reaching out to him. He almost took her hand, and then he fucking stopped. He turned the power off and fucking took the ring off, and he gave it back to the Green Lantern.
Damn.
He's like, what the fuck? He's like, man, you're almost there, you know. He's like, I'm not ready to move on.
Damn.
And he's like, damn. He's like, nigga, basically, motherfuckers still need to get their ass beat. So he's like, I can't just stop in the middle right now. So yeah, it was kind of sad, but it was dope. But yeah, so I read that. What else did I read? I was kind of rereading Avengers Disassembled right before this. I'm hoping the movie doesn't end like that, but I feel like it could end like that, which would be really bad. But yeah, that's about it for my Unfocused week. Not too extensive. Otherwise, AJ.
Actually, I forgot. I did one more thing.
What's that?
I went to Frankenstein's.
Oh, you went to Frankenstein's?
Yeah, last night. Yeah, I was hoping you'll come home early so I can let you know, but you never came home.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know. Damn.
So I figured if you weren't home, you won't be able to make it.
You should text me.
But right after Carla got off work, we took off and got over there. We wanted to buy stickers because Carla, she got something. She got this big ass box and she wants us to decorate that shit with stickers. So like, we need to go to Frankenstein's.
I have a box that I decorate with stickers too.
Yeah,
we got to compare. All right.
And then I've been putting stickers on my laptop too. So I'm like, I have this big open spot. I'm waiting to put some good shit on. So I'm looking for stickers too. So we got stickers. We got like $20 worth of stickers.
Nice. Yeah, if you guys ever need spares, sometimes I have spares from the packs I get, and I just want one sticker in the pack. You guys look at it and see if you like it.
Let us know.
Oh, damn, we got some serious sticker trading going on here.
Oh, shit, some old school shit. Remember Pogs?
Oh, man. All right.
Before we get into news, really quick, so we said youtube.com/Unfocused Podcast to watch these episodes not live after they've already aired. Likes, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at Unfocused28.
Yeah, bish.
Subscribe in iTunes. Look for Unfocused Podcast there. Or you just can just listen on collision28.com. Look for the Unfocused Podcast link there. Email us, unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com. We don't have any emails, I checked. And Instagram. We're there too. Just sharing some just random photos like once or twice a week. Unfocused Podcast on Instagram. And there's like many very micro-sized videos of the episodes on there too once we are done with these. But speaking of all that shit, right? On YouTube, apparently we had a comment that I missed. I did not see because it wasn't actually a comment posted on one of our videos. It was like directly to us on YouTube.
Oh shit.
From Eric's. Remember Eric's?
Oh
with
yeah,
an
yeah.
X?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him around in a while. But he said a couple weeks ago, C28 crew. He says, my brother is trying to start a gaming via PC for like Monster Hunter and Celeste, etc. And since AJ, myself, has started console gaming on his PC, what kind of controllers have you been working, or what kind of controllers have been working for you? When shopping, he sees a lot of Android, Amazon, game controllers, but they've come off as gimmicky. I hear talk about Xbox controllers working really well as a plug and play. Does that mean any generic Xbox controller works? What's your trial and error and experience? What's the Unfocused review? Thanks, Eric.
Damn, good looking out on the participation, Eric.
Yeah, for sure. And actually,
he's stuck with us for years, man. That's
he's been around forever. I haven't seen him around live and all that for a minute, but like at least he's still watching the YouTube, so
fuck yeah,
that's pretty cool. Even though that shit's new to us. But yeah, thanks for that. Leaving us a comment. Shit. Sorry for getting back to you so fucking late. I'm getting used to like finding comments on YouTube and all that. But anyways, I already wrote back to him, but I'll just share the answers on here too, just for anyone else who's interested and has the same issue. I've been using, and I told him this. Where is it? Let me bring it out right here. Logitech. It's like $15 too. I think is what I got it for. It's a Logitech. What is this? F310. The F310 controller. It has the Xbox controller like layout, like with the buttons and all that, with X, Y, A, B, and all that. But it actually has a D-pad in the upper spot instead of the joystick being up there. So it pretty much has a layout of a PlayStation controller, really, but just with the coordination of like the lettering and shit of an Xbox controller, and it works pretty well. It's USB corded. Plug it in. It usually works with like any game, really.
We've always said PlayStation design is the best design for a controller.
Yeah, and me personally, when it comes to controller designs and the feel, I prefer the way PlayStation feels over an Xbox controller. Mainly though because of fighting games. But that's my preference. But yes, Xbox controllers, as far as I know, are normally plug and play. I know for sure Xbox Ones are plug and play. And also 360s, I'm pretty sure are plug and play too, if you can get the USB cord for them. Previously, because again, fighting games is what I play, I was using a Hori arcade stick.
Oh, yeah.
Which is an Xbox arcade stick. Well, it was an Xbox Hori arcade stick for Xbox 360. I had one, and then later Ruckus hooked it up with the second one. So Ruckus is in chat. What up? But yeah, that was also plug and play too. Just plug it in and it read it. I'm pretty sure they work flawlessly because Microsoft, Xbox, Windows, all in the same, right? So I'm pretty sure those should work plug and play easily. Wags was just here the other day, and he actually brought his PS4 controller, and those work too if you just plug it in via USB. But if it only works on Steam, easily plug and play. But you have to have Steam, what's it called, Big Picture on for it to work. And there's some settings you got to fuck with sometimes too. It's kind of confusing. He figured it out. I couldn't figure it out like on the fly, but he did. But that kind of works plug and play almost too if you're using Big Picture mode. And then also if you want to use like just a PS3 controller or a PS4 controller, I know there's programs, third-party programs out there that people make that get those to work over Bluetooth and shit like that that you can look into. What I do back to arcade sticks again though, I buy little boards. I had a MC Cthulhu recently, and now I have a Brooks board, and of course I made my arcade stick myself, so that's plug and play. Once you build it and have it working correctly and all that too. So, and then if you're out there looking around, like I said, Logitech, I think it's pretty dope. But 360 and Xbox controllers could work. RS is saying something. He says, "What up?" Best Buy right now has a deal for Nintendo Switch. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Xbox, Cuckoo's in chat says Xbox One Elite controllers are pretty good, just pricey. I'm kind of down to buy an Xbox One controller just to have it to use on PC. But that's another way of going about it too. I guess it really just depends on the game. Oh yeah, also I was gonna state the Steam controller, which I got. It takes a while to get used to, and it takes some time to kind of mess around with it to get used to it, to get it working the way you want it to work. Only works on Steam though, Big Picture mode again too, usually. But it is pretty dope and pretty unique to use if you want to try something different. It does take time to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's pretty dope. And I like it, and I use it once in a while. I just can't use it for fighting games, and that's all I've been playing, so I haven't been using it lately. But that's kind of my experience and my trial and errors, I suppose, just trying shit out. But like I said, Logitech F310, or was that what it's called, right? That seems pretty dope. And if you want to go for something cheap that's useful, F310 for sure. That's all I gotta say. You got any comments on any of that, T?
No, nothing about that. There was something I was gonna say. One other thing, my Unfocused week. I just saw.
Oh yeah.
Iron Man with a friend of mine today.
Oh yeah. How was that?
It was dope, man. I forgot how dope it was. I haven't seen it since like 2008, probably, or maybe 2009.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and it was just such a solid movie. Like it's all standalone by itself. It doesn't even feel. It's pretty refreshing that the Marvel movies don't always have everybody else involved sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's all focused about him and, like, how he's going to get out of the problem. There's nobody that really asks for help, you know?
Yeah, a lot of the movies are like that, too. They're just standalone, too, which is pretty dope.
But I feel like that one's, like, the purest one because you're not even thinking about anybody else.
Because there wasn't
you know?
anyone yet. That's why.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's pretty dope. Like, it's interesting to see it again like that.
That's pretty... Did you see anything that kind of hinted toward what we know now? Do you feel?
No, but an interesting realization I came to... I feel like Obadiah Stane, you know, the main bad guy, that was played by Jeff Bridges.
Right.
I feel like that actor would have made a great Thanos. As I was watching him talk and, like, walk around and talk shit to Tony and stuff. Yeah. And I was like, I wonder if I was thinking that because if that was on purpose, like, you know, he was always the looming, like, imagine, like, if Thanos was the looming threat in the background.
Yeah.
And early in Tony's life, fucking that fool was the looming threat.
Wow.
He didn't know it, you know, but that fool was always a problem.
True.
You know, Thanos was always a problem. You know,
yeah,
he just
never know. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. I like that.
That's the only thing I thought of that caught my eye. But yeah, it was dope seeing that. For anyone who doesn't know, a couple weeks ago we mentioned on Unfocused that Marvel, for the 10th anniversary, AMC is showing all their movies for like 4 days or 5 days or something. I'm sorry,
like
maybe a week.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think, and today I believe it was Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, and Thor. Yeah, those 4 were playing today.
Because those are the first 4 to come out.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, like, thinking about it, too, when you see Nick Fury at the end, spoilers, after the credits and all that, he says, you think you're the only superhero out there? And we're thinking, hinting to what we're going to show us. No, maybe he was hinting to Ant-Man,
to
Captain Marvel, Captain America, who was frozen at the time.
Shit, you could have also been talking about...
Who else
did we know? Iron Fist?
Iron Fist, existed back in the day. Black Panther. Well, did he really know of Black Panther?
I don't know. I don't know how much they knew about that. I'm sure they knew he existed.
Yeah.
And
then he already had fucking Hawkeye and what's her name, Black Widow. So.
And then also keep in mind there was one other one. Oh, because Coulson had said it was interesting. I noticed something at the very end too. Iron's like, he's like, you really think people are gonna buy this bodyguard bullshit? Like, you know, the Iron Man's my bodyguard, or whatever. Yeah. We're never in the same place and shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
And he was like, he's like, just trust me, just read the cards. This isn't my first rodeo. He tells him that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
So maybe his first rodeo was with Captain Marvel because he's supposed to be showing up, right?
Or Ant-Man.
Oh, maybe. No.
You know?
Oh yeah, the original Ant-Man, right?
Yeah,
Hank Pym.
They were working with the government a little bit.
Oh
so.
Shit.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
Cuckoo's like. Cuckoo says I won't forgive them for not showing the real Mandarin in Iron Man 3.
Yeah, but you know,
only in the shorts.
10 ring special, man. 10 ring special. Yeah, the shorts all you got.
Seriously.
One day maybe they'll do it, but
I hope so. That'd be dope.
That would be dope. It'd be a good reason to keep Tony Stark around too.
And then just to get to ours, Fitz's question or comment earlier, he said Best Buy right now has a deal. If you buy a Nintendo Switch, you get a free 64 gig micro SD card.
Oh shit! I better hurry up and see if my warranty covers that shit. So if not, I can get this.
Yeah, I haven't gotten an SD card yet. I've only had like a couple of games on there, but I don't feel like I need it yet. But yeah, it is tempting though, because if you are going to get into that whole downloading game shit, which I don't want to get into downloading every game unless I have to. I'd rather buy them physically. So if you're buying them physically, you don't got to worry about all that.
Yep. Never. As long as you don't drop it, or if I can shit some shit, you're cool.
Yeah. Anyways, should we get into anything else we got to say right now? No.
No, I'm good. Let's do it.
Okay.
This is the news. The news.
Alright.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm drinking a mojito, made it myself.
My bad.
Oh shit, it's so green that it doesn't even appear on the green screen.
Damn.
That's how fresh it is, man.
Damn.
Alright, who's starting off with news?
Okay. So, you start off. Or, I'll start off.
Oh, no, wait, let me start off, because I want to get the story just out of the way so we can have a good time for the rest of the night. Because it's some serious shit. We don't talk about serious shit so often, but this time it just hit too close to home. Did you hear about the Jacksonville shooting?
No.
All right, so shootings, we've been getting them a lot recently, right? You always hear about it shooting like every other week or some shit, right? Be getting bad, right? Usually at a school or some shit, right? Or some type of big event.
Yeah.
This time there was a shooting at a gaming event.
Oh no, I did hear about this. Yeah. Go on.
So on Sunday afternoon, Jacksonville, Florida, on Sunday at a gaming bar called GLHF, which we all know. Good luck, have fun. There was a Madden event, a Madden tournament.
Yeah, it was a Madden tournament.
And this was like a small tournament that was supposed to lead to a bigger tournament. So the winners here are supposed to go on to Las Vegas in a couple months in October to compete on the bigger event. So that was it was one of those type of events going on. I guess this one dude came through and just opened fire on everyone. And he was supposedly targeting high-end Madden players too.
Well, you know why it was in the end?
And then he shot himself.
Yeah.
So we can never ask him what the fuck.
No, they know that.
But I think we can guess, we can speculate.
Well, he was a competitor.
Yeah, he was a competitor.
Yes,
he was, and he did lose earlier that day.
Yes, it's like
the guy that he lost to in the end though wasn't a person that got killed though. But there was like a dozen wounded and 2 died, unfortunately.
That's crazy.
And
that sucks.
the scary thing too is that of course it was live on Twitch, right? And and you can hear it all, but you can't see it all. And I think like it was kind of like just coincidence that when you're watching like on Twitch and shit, you have the game, and then you have like a little picture-in-picture of the players in the bottom screen or some shit right there, right?
Right.
And then they fade it out sometimes to just show you the main game, and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, like right when that faded away, the picture-in-picture where you see the actual players, and it just went to the main game. That's when you start hitting the shooting.
Damn.
If you go back and watch it though, as you're right before it cuts away, there's a red dot floating around, and it aimed at one dude's chest.
Damn.
And then it fades away. And later on, reading some of the news stories, the guy who did the shooting actually purchased these guns legally about a month ago or so, and one of the guns had a laser pointer sight on it too.
Damn, so he kind of he had premeditated this shit. This is like he planned this out.
And then on top of this, so this event was in Florida, right? In Jacksonville, Florida. Dude who killed everyone was from Baltimore. And then one of the other dudes that died was from like Texas or some shit, I think. And then the other dude who had the laser pointer that we can see on the video, don't go unless you're about it. You can go find it, but I don't recommend it. But anyways, he is from Woodland Hills, Southern Cali.
Damn, that sucks.
Like minutes from where we live here.
That's what you meant by
in
close
SoCal.
to home, huh?
That too, yeah.
Well,
Close to home too because it's a gaming event. Like we hear the shootings, it's never at a nerd event, one of those things.
Yeah.
It's always something else, right? This time it's happening to gamers, which just makes it scarier, right?
Yeah, it does.
Can't
even do something fun like that and not get fucking shot at.
Yeah, and it wasn't even kids either. All these dudes, even the dudes that passed away, are all in the 20s. The dude from Woodland Hills out here is 22. The dude that shot everyone was like 24, and the one of the other dudes who also passed away that got shot was 28, I believe, and he had a family, wife and kids.
Damn, man.
Yeah, it fucking sucks, right? And they were saying too that he had mental illnesses and shit like that. He has divorced parents. He's been in and out of hospitals for mental illnesses and all that shit too. And all that also too, his parents are like high end motherfuckers too. And, like his dad's works for NASA in some way, and the mother is like a doctor or some shit like that.
Oh, they didn't spend any time with him.
Yeah, so you can definitely think of it that way, as the parent shit on top of mental illness and who knows what else, But yeah, that all kind of sucks though too. Also, EA kind of canceled all their future Madden events.
Damn, they just want to be attached to anything else happening, huh?
Yeah, so any other Madden events, they kind of canceled those. I'm not sure about the main event in October, if they canceled that or not, but a lot of the smaller ones definitely canceled. And they also donated about $1 million to a lot of the victims of the family too. So everyone that was involved in the shooting on all that, they're helping them out. But yeah, so people are thinking now, how is this going to affect, future events like other conventions? Are they going to heighten up security? Is that even going to be worth it, Evo, I think about Evo because I just came back from Evo and shit like that. And then, cosplayers and shit too, they're going to be definitely be restricted from bringing out their cosplayed weapons and all that too. So just something to think about. Just want to throw it out there. Some whack shit, but careful out there, I suppose, right?
Yeah, definitely. All right. So in other news, where should I start? Okay. Diablo, Netflix.
Okay.
Looks like that's
Now,
looks like that's that could be happening.
now when you said that earlier, right? And I was thinking two things. One, either a new series, Netflix exclusive, or Netflix was about to start streaming some video games. Are they streaming Diablo now?
No, but they're going to be making a Diablo TV series.
Okay, so that was the first thought.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, Diablo is a popular video game, computer game, soon to be video game.
Well, no, it's on consoles.
Yeah, I guess it's on all of them.
It's about to come on Switch. It's on
that's
PS.
what I mean, soon to be video.
It's on PS4 and all that, and on
All right,
I don't think Xbox.
So Diablo's
But made by Blizzard.
Made by Blizzard. The current iteration is Diablo 3.
Yeah.
So then that one's going to be something you want to check out, I would imagine, because the story in Diablo has always been the best thing to, like, one of the coolest things about it. Like Diablo 2 especially, you know. Hopefully the story is following Diablo 2. I feel like that's more interesting.
Or take it back to Diablo 1, because I never played Diablo 1. I don't know the story. Hose is actually really into the lore and all that shit.
Yeah, he knows about it.
Actually, I have a Diablo book up here that has a lot of lore stories
Oh,
in
really?
it, too, that he bought.
Yeah,
That's how much he is into it. Fucking bought a whole book based off of it and shit.
We should look into that shit a little bit more, because it'd be cool to know a little bit of something. Well, we do know a little something about the storyline.
At least a lot, yeah. Mainly because of Hose. All I know is because Hose was interested in and told me about it. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know all that was going on.
So all I know is my homie Deckard Cain better be in there.
Dude, but
Better cast him right, man. Better cast my boy Deckard Cain right.
Right? That'd be... who would do that?
Probably the old man from Game of Thrones. Remember the old man that used to look after Bran?
Yeah.
That fool should be Deckard.
Or the High Sparrow. No?
Oh yeah, the High Sparrow. Yeah, he could be Deckard Cain. Yeah,
Right?
I could see that.
I
Yeah,
can see that,
all
right?
right. Yeah.
But any word about like when it's supposed to be coming up or?
Well, so far the only thing that's been actually official is that they might be that they have talked to someone to be a writer, and I'll tell you who this guy is. But yeah, it's interesting because I think the popularity of things like Castlevania are like really ramping it up right now. So I think they're kind of looking at more video games as possibilities to as possibilities to be TV shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hellboy writer Andrew Cosby has been talked to Netflix about a possible video game TV show. And people are really speculating that it's Diablo because they've shown interest in it. So that's gonna be pretty soon. Hopefully, maybe like a year and a half, because you know how quick they crank those things out, huh?
Right. Did you have an image for that? I didn't even think about images.
I did. They're all there. Yeah, that's it.
But
so Diablo 3, like, let's look forward to something happening at Netflix. If you're interested in it, you should look out for it. Even if you're not, the story is just really good.
Definitely a good story.
Host talked my ear off about the story and like who the ancients were and all that stuff. And
I forgot about the ancients, dude.
The fucking bastards.
Yeah.
They were like
and then how the dude that had the soul stone, was it? Is that what it's called? Yeah. Inside of him was the hero from Diablo 1 and all that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what the fuck? That's true. I forgot about some of that.
Yeah, the ancients were like the Avengers, but dicks. Like, we're trying to help you, motherfuckers. Anyway.
Right. Back to the first story I was talking about the shooting and all that. One thing I want to point out real quick too is that good thing for us gamers that happened at a Madden event, a football gaming event, and not like a Counter-Strike, event with like a shooting type, a Modern Warfare, or a Call of Duty like a tournament,
Yeah, I think the gaming community still kind of rejects Madden to a degree. A little,
that's a different crowd of people for sure.
Yeah.
But imagine if that was like at a Counter-Strike event where someone came through and shot people. They'll be like, "Oh, it's because he plays shooting games,"
Oh God.
Yeah. So like, good thing it wasn't at that. I mean, sorry, Madden players, you guys have to go through that, but thankfully it was one of those. Anyways, well, like one of the less. When you think of violent game, you don't think of football. Anyways, other story. Fortnite. Speaking of shooting games. So, Fortnite, you know what Fortnite is. We all know what Fortnite is, right? Popular game, right?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it, huh? So, so one thing in Fortnite is there's all these dancing moves, right? Have you seen those?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
They're called emotes in the game and all that. So one of them you can get for free. It's called the Boogie Down emote. Do you know what two-factor authentication is?
No.
So it's something that I recommend everyone do for everything. It's a way to, authorize yourself to get into your own accounts for like emails and all that shit, right? So usually you can just type in your username, type in password in, right?
Okay.
But for extra security, once you do that, then they'll send you like an email or maybe like a text or something to say, hey, if it's really you logging into this shit right now, then here's a code. Go type it into the website you're trying to log into right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To kind of verify that it's legit you, so like no one else can do it, you know?
Right.
And then if you do get a two-factor, text or whatever, and you're not at a computer trying to log into shit, then someone's trying to log into my shit, right?
Right. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Which has happened to me a couple times. Like from Steam
really?
recently, I got like here's your two-factor code to log in. I'm like, I'm not even at home. Who the fuck's trying to get into my shit right now, you know?
Damn.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not me clicking?
Or maybe it is. Actually, I get it all the time for the Apple TV. Apple TV in here, and like once in a while I'll get like, oh, are you trying to log in? I'm like, no. I'm
Yes.
like, it's probably someone at home though.
I probably accidentally clicked yours on the list. Damn it.
Or something like that, yeah. But yeah, to kind of encourage people to activate that for Fortnite, Epic is saying that if you do activate two-factor authentication, you'll get this Boogie Down emote for free. Which a lot of the emotes, the dance moves and all that, you gotta pay for. Or sometimes you can get them if you play enough games and shit like that from one of those chests. But yeah, if you want this one at least, you can go ahead and sign up for that and get this dance for free, which I recommend. Because I think someone tried to log into my account for my Epic's account recently.
Oh, really?
Actually, not recently, but a few months ago. So I had to go and change my fucking password and all that shit. So people do try to hack into these accounts, especially the ones where you got to pay money to like get legit shit. Because we always hear about fucking FIFA accounts getting hacked into and fucking WoW, World of Warcraft accounts getting hacked into and all that. That's because some of those are kind of valuable sometimes. So two-factor it, guys. Two-factor it.
All right. So this one I don't have a picture for, but if you could look something up if you want. But so news about the Venom soundtrack.
Yo, you don't have a picture for it.
No, that's the only one I don't have.
That's fine. We don't need we know what Venom looks like.
Yeah, it's the Venom soundtrack. Apparently, Eminem is going to be contributing a song to the Venom soundtrack.
Nice.
Yeah, he hinted towards it in the LA Times, I guess. They're talking about it a little bit. And yeah, he just said, he put something on his Twitter, said, Emma Venomin.
Whoa,
I can't even say it. I can't even say what the fuck he wrote.
Venomin?
Yeah, he just put Emma Venom or something like that. I can't say it. And he made a comment about a symbiote or some shit like that. I was like, a symbiote. Sorry, I guess that's how we're saying it now. The movie's saying it like that. But yeah, so it's kind of interesting that
Tomato.
Tomato, bro. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting that Eminem's gonna be contributing, or could be possibly contributing a song for the soundtrack. And yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
What was the last good movie soundtrack, yo? Or what was one of your favorites?
Guardians 2.
Oh, true. Okay. Because I was thinking, like, I haven't really paid attention to fucking soundtracks for movies in a long time.
It's hard to find a really good one. Like, I heard one. What is that one called? It's a movie that I first saw on Netflix, and I feel like that had a really good.
Luke Cage.
Well, Luke Cage actually always has a pretty good soundtrack.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's true.
But actual, like, when they sell it out in the stores, like a disc, like a CD that you can pop in and listen to. But yeah, Guardians for sure had that for sure because I had the vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even know.
That's
like,
a good question.
When I think about it, I think of like 8 Mile.
Yeah, that's funny you point that out. Yeah, because that was a great soundtrack too.
Yeah, that was good. Seeing Blade like a couple weeks ago, I fucking love that Most Death track, Eye Against Eye for Blade 2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was like one of my favorite tracks. Anyways, but yeah, interesting. So look out for a new M track off the Venom movie.
All right, AJ.
All right, so I feel like we're getting new Soul Caliburs announced to us like every other week, and we got another one announced. This time though, it's not a returning character. We have another brand new character who doesn't seem to be DLC. Oswell? Is that how you say that shit?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
Leader of Humanity, he calls himself. He looks like some wizard that pulls out these, magical like looking weapons out of thin air and shit.
Oh, that's kind of dope.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's kind of tight.
Yeah, so a new character we're getting in Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, it's funny. He reminds me a lot of a character in Fate Stay Night called Gilgamesh, because he summons He has every weapon in history, so he can summon them at any time he wants to. He brings it out and just fucking uses it. But if he breaks it, that's the end of it, you know?
Oh, wow. Yeah, apparently his weapon's called the Palindrome.
The Palindrome. That's what's allowing him to summon all those weapons?
I suppose. I don't even know. But yeah, a new character to look out for. New style.
A friend of mine wanted to chime in and point out that Tron Legacy had a great soundtrack.
Oh, Daft Punk. How for sure, yeah.
Good call, man.
For sure. What the fuck? You getting texts about the show right now?
Yeah, this guy's going right now. That's pretty cool.
That's what you got a chat room for. Where's Raphael? What the fuck? For Diablo? I mean, for Soul Calibur?
He's coming. Don't worry.
Do we want that? Oh, apparently
No.
this fool has a secondary fucking
Oh, what the fuck?
super attack or some shit.
A secondary? Look, he had Nightmare's weapon there too. It looked like
they had like all the
all the soul edges.
yeah,
Oh, what the fuck?
blowing fools up and shit.
So we're gonna have to break out Night Terror to keep up with this film.
Oh, cool, Night Terror. Soul Calibur 3.
Yeah, he pulled out the soul edges and the soul calibers. I think.
Yeah, it looked like something. Yeah.
All right, that's interesting.
But interesting new character to check out. Anyone who's interested. Yeah, for sure. They're like fucking Wreck-It Ralph. I kind of well, I was only one track I liked, and that was the Skrillex track. That was on the Wreck-It Ralph album. Anyways, what do you mean? Whereas Raphael. I was like in Ninja Turtles Raphael Cuckoos. I forgot Rapier fucking Raphael.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I completely forgot it. I don't know why. Like I looked at it again and I thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, he ended up turning vampire later on or some shit. No.
Oh yeah, that fool had a cape and everything.
And he had the teeth and all that. He had a mask and shit. I never liked.
Yeah, wait. What was the mask about? Because vampires don't like wear masks.
Myotismon.
Touche. Touche, AJ. I'll give you 1 point on that one. All right. So another news, Detective Pikachu.
Oh my god. Okay, what's new about this game?
All right. Well, it's not the game, the movie.
Because everyone was talking about they wanted Danny DeVito to voice Pikachu.
Yeah, it's not happening.
And we're not getting that. I think Ryan Reynolds ended up getting it.
Yeah, it's Ryan Reynolds. But I guess lately Rob Letterman, the director, had talked to IGN, and he was telling us about the cast of which Pokemon were going to be involved in it and stuff like that. And he also mentioned that there's going to be an epic battle in there between Pikachu and Charizard.
Whoa, okay. Easily
Yeah.
Pikachu wins that because Charizard's fire flying. And
And
flying
flying's
types
weak
are
to
weakness
lightning.
to electric, yeah, so Pikachu wins that easily.
But
so I'm not sure
Charizard's,
how epic that's going to be, you know?
Charizard's more evolved, though, so his stats are probably higher, so you never know.
True. That's true. Touche.
Just got to nerd flex on you guys for a second, you know? We have to let you know that we know what's up, you know?
I've been doing that all week watching Twitch on Pokemon.
Mhm.
Or Pokemon on Twitch. Every time I see some shit like that shouldn't have happened. Fucking rock type against grass type. Yeah, there's an episode where fucking Bulbasaur is fucking vine whipping the shit out of a golem. And then there's
What?
like, that's not gonna work. Rock throw. He's like, and Bulbasaur gets knocked out and shit. And then
Yeah,
and then
you like
Ash
the-
fucking throws out Charmander and that fucking wins. Like the fuck, that's so backwards.
What?
Right?
And then Charmander does it? Like,
Yeah,
what
and
the fuck?
Charmander wins. I'm like, that's so backwards.
They fuck it up a lot, though, in the show. Like, I don't know why, but...
Oh, you know what's funny too? Because, you know, whenever you're on Twitch, there's some type of ongoing inside joke and shit, right?
Mhm.
So right now, in between episodes on Twitch, they have like a little like intermission, like previews of like just past episodes, or just random highlights of, you know, episodes, right? And it's always the same ones too. And so everyone has this whole pattern already figured out, and they already start naming this shit. So like one of them's called like Donut, because Brock yells, "Oh, my donut!" And then another one,
Oh, yeah.
another one's called like Pity Badge because it's the part where Brock runs up to Ash like, "Hey, take this badge, you deserve it," you know.
Yeah, it's like, what the
But
fuck?
he didn't actually win it, you know. So everyone's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
he
Pity
lost.
Badge," you know.
Pity badge.
And there's shit like that going on. And then I was like, "Oh, I want to start something," you know. And then Gary showed up. And I was like, oh, shit, Gary, you know? I'm like, oh, when he leaves, I'm going to just, like, type in, smell you later. And so Gary took off, and I started typing in, smell you later, and everyone else will start doing it, too. I was like, oh, they're already onto it. I'm like, fuck. But, yeah, everyone does that shit, too. Apparently, they're also counting how many times Team Rocket says we're blasting off again.
Oh, wow,
So
really?
apparently, Twitch chat right now is counting that shit.
Damn. I'm sure you could just count the episodes. They're like
There's a
they're in every
Yu-Gi-Oh
fucking-
marathon? I missed that shit. Seabass in chat. What up, Seabass? Haven't
I would
seen
have
you in
watched.
a while.
I would have watched some of a Yu-Gi-Oh marathon
Yeah,
just to
for
watch
sure.
that final battle between Yu-Gi-Oh and Kaiba. Remember where they fucking in one turn they
Oh,
just
and
fucking.
Kaiba?
Remember that one turn they had all these counters where they had to use like fucking 10 trap cards and like nothing happened in the end. We were like, what the fuck is
We
this?
should really follow that shit. See, that's all fucking legal.
I want to see that. I think it was though, because remember that's by the time they were actually playing by the rules and shit.
Oh shit, really?
Remember like it was Battle City and shit,
Yeah,
and the finals are.
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
they started following some of the rules back then. Yeah,
Yeah.
or by then.
Right.
Anyways, other news. My turn.
Mhm.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
What you know about this?
I know something about Game of Thrones. I'll tell you after.
Did you hear it that they're saying they're gonna push it out to possibly 2020, right?
Yeah, what the fuck, man? I was just hearing rumors that they're gonna put it out in January.
Yeah, it could be possible because after whoever said, oh yeah, prior to 2020, right? I think HBO came through or some shit. It was like, nah, not happening. It's gonna be earlier.
Damn, not happening.
Yeah, they're saying no, earlier than that, because I think they made a comment saying that they want to make the Emmys, and the cutoff date to be qualified for the Emmys is like in April 22nd or some shit like that.
Damn, they're not playing that shit, huh?
And they said they want to have the whole series out before that date. So we should be definitely getting a Game of Thrones before April 22nd.
Damn, bro.
Or I think in May or some shit like that. Or I think April 22nd would be the earliest or the latest we'll get it, actually, or some shit like that. I forgot the math on that.
They said not happening.
Not happening that late. Again, it's coming earlier. So we're definitely getting it late winter or early spring of 2019.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Just saying. I just want to throw it out there. I thought that was some interesting shit. I
That is
never bring up Game of Thrones news, so.
No, that's pretty interesting, though.
So if anyone's waiting on that shit, next year, by spring, by April 22nd, you heard it here first. No, not really, but.
But you have if you'd never heard it before. Anyway, so, add on to Game of Thrones news. Oh, you know what? Real quick, I want to ask you, though, since we were talking about Pokemon before, what was your favorite episode of Pokemon? Because I know my favorite one, like, instantly. It's a deep question you want to answer later?
I don't know if I have a favorite episode, because... Oh, okay, I know what it is. The one with the fucking huge animatronic Pokemon. When the fucking Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Pikachu, and Meow get separated from, the actual humans and shit. And then so they have subtitles when they're talking to each other and shit.
Right, that's right.
That's one of my favorite episodes because like they see the big ass Blastoise and everyone's like, "Yo, Squirtle, go talk to him." He's like practically family, right? Because that's like your highest evolution.
Yeah, they're all
he's like,
talking
"What?"
shit. He's like, "Don't ask me to talk to that."
And then he walks up to him. He's like, Squirtle walks up to the big ass Blastoise. He's like, "Yo, brother." At least that's what the subtitles say,
Yeah, right. It's probably something like that.
And then they see the big ass Venusaur like, "Yo, Bulbasaur, it's your chance." He's like, "Nope. I don't have family." He's like, "I'm abandoned," or what did he say? He's like,
yeah, he's
an orphan. He says,
he was smug about that shit.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
The fucking Bulbasaur is smug as fuck too. And then there's a part where they're like hanging out at like it looks like a bar and shit with the Slowpoke and shit, serving shit, and they're all like kind of crying and shit. They don't mention it, but I'm pretty sure it's been censored for American viewers. But it looks like they're all drinking some sake or some shit because Bulbasaur was there with the the rosy cheeks and shit like that.
I think I seen that picture of him with the fucking sake glass. Like,
he probably does.
They edited it,
Yeah,
like,
and he's over there talking shit to Squirtle or some shit. They don't give you subtitles for all that, probably for American children reasons and shit. But that was one of my favorite episodes.
All right.
What's yours since you brought it up?
The episode where Mankey takes Ash's hat.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
And that's the episode with the donuts because that's where Brock was like he had a rice ball.
Oh yeah, that's what he called them.
And
donuts.
They're calling them jelly-filled donuts or some shit.
Yeah, and I was like, this shit don't look like no fucking donut.
I know, right?
I was like, everyone was watching like, that's a donut. I don't want it. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, okay. Anyways. So other news connected to Game of Thrones. Jon Snow. I got a picture. For it too. Jon Snow, the King of the North. Is getting a beer named as such. And
a beer. Oh wait, okay, a beer.
Yeah,
I heard a beard for a second. I was like, damn, it's growing that much.
Yeah, people are just calling it the Jon Snow now. No, there's a Jon Snow beer coming out by Brewer Omegang. That's the name of the Brewer Omegang of Cooperstown, New York.
Okay. Oh, New York. Okay.
Yeah, and they're brewing a King of the North beer.
They are in the north, so I think they could say that.
They are. They're up there. They're up there,
northeast,
Yeah, apparently, though, this is something I didn't know. They've been brewing Game of Thrones beers.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, since 2013, it's just the most popular one, or the most hyped one, because the series is at the pinnacle of hype right now.
That's crazy.
But yeah, they've had other beers like, let's see. Oh, and this bag, I'll tell you about the beer a little bit. It's going to be a barrel-aged Imperial Stout, and it'll go on sale on Black Friday on November 23rd.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, keep an eye on it.
But it's going to be, like, we're going to get it imported or shit from the other side or some shit, right? If you want to get on the West Coast.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to get it at a few places, but yeah, probably an import is possible. Probably buy it on Amazon or something like that.
So I'm making notes for the show right now, and everyone abbreviates Game of Thrones GOT, right?
Yeah.
So I did it.
Got beer.
Got beer.
Damn. You're gonna ask yourself next time, like, you know what? That's a good question, AJ. Yeah, you know?
I don't drink beer.
I know
though.
you don't. It just would have been fun.
Why couldn't it be wine? That's all they drink in fucking Game of Thrones is wine.
No, remember that fool gave him whiskey?
Oh,
And then remember they
did mention some ale one time.
Yeah.
They had beer.
They had beer.
Somewhere.
They had beer in a few places, and somebody gave Jon Snow whiskey. That fool.
Shit, I must have missed that one.
No, the King Beyond the Wall, Mance Raider. Remember, he's like, that's a real drink, not like your northern bullshit or something like that.
Oh yeah, I
You're
think I
a
remember
Southern
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that fool had whiskey. He was the only fool that we've seen to have whiskey, like, or something like that.
True.
But yeah, so interesting Jon Snow beer coming out pretty soon.
Damn, King of the North beer, coming to a bar near you.
Do one more?
Probably not, but. Actually, you want to just go straight to it now? Because
Yeah,
I have 3 more stories right now.
Okay, yeah, let's hit up the music of the week.
Yeah, let's do it.
Music power.
That's right. We actually really got to talk over this song now because we kind of got flagged again for J5.
What, bro?
I'm not trying to get flagged. That's why I'm doing a lot of talking over the beat right now.
Okay, that's fine with me.
But yeah, this part of the show where we share some music with you. It's what we've been listening to and or what we think you should be listening to.
Yep. And so for me, I'm going to recommend a song called Little Death by The Beths. There is some band I heard while I was in that
Wait, what's the name of the song?
Little Death.
So they fucked that up because it should have been the track called what?
Little Death
By?
The Beths.
So it should have been The Beth by Little Death. That
Damn, that sounds dope.
That makes
too.
more sense in my mind. But anyways.
Yeah, so the band is called The Beths. They're pretty new, actually. I just heard them when I was in a comic book store earlier today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the song's called Little Death. And AJ?
You know, a track that I got out of a bathroom one time I want to have as a music of the week, but I was in the bathroom one day at a Target, and I was like, this track sounds dope, and I sound hounded and shit. So coming soon to a music of the week.
Toilet music.
Toilet music.
Music to shit by.
So my track is it's called Whenever.
By who?
So there is a Whenever song by Shakira, but this is not Shakira. This is like a EDM remix and shit.
Oh, okay.
Featuring Connor Maynard, but I think it's by a group called Crisscross Amsterdam. I remember seeing Crisscross, like, oh, no way. And then I saw the word Amsterdam. I thought I was like,
that's not
oh,
that
no way.
That's not that nigga.
It's not them. But yeah, Crisscross Amsterdam and The Boy Next Door, featuring Connor Maynard, called Whenever. That's going to be my track this week.
All right, we'll be back after this music break.
Yeah.
Oh, did I just make it?
Yeah, we're back.
Back.
You know what? Thinking about it, I didn't like my track that much.
I'm glad I missed it this time.
It's all right.
All right, and the artist was who? It was Whenever by...
Yeah, by Crisscross Amsterdam and The Boy Next Door, featuring some dude named Connor Maynard.
All right, and mine was Little Death by The Beths. It has a nice little rock track, you know?
Yeah, it was. I like your track a lot better than my track. I don't think I've ever done that before. That's the last time I hear a song once and then have it be a music of the week.
You know, it actually happens. It happens to not for music of the week, but sometimes I Shazam songs and I'm like, oh, this song is dope, and then I get home and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking about?
Yeah, right.
This is not good.
I just had one of those moments right now. All right, I guess we're getting back into it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
This is the dude.
Alright, so since we're back in the news, I think I'll kick us off with some Dragon Ball news. As there's been a lot of rumors swirling since the new Dragon Ball movie is coming out soon. They're swirling, bro.
Wait. Before we get back into news, that one that we had shared, am I having that one?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
you can have it,
go on. So
yeah, I assumed you were gonna have it. Alright, so
is this what I'm picturing right now?
Yeah. So there's been a lot of rumors swirling that Gogeta may make an appearance in the new Dragon Ball movie. That's finally going to be, canonizing Broly.
Damn.
I think I said it right. He's been canonized now. So
fuck.
Yeah. And so,
he's over here canoning and shit.
People have no reason to think Gogeta will be in here, except for that Goku and Vegeta have no fucking possible way of beating Broly, especially if he's not stupid. Sounds like he's actually kind of smart in this version. That sucks for them.
Okay.
Because the only reason they beat him before is because he's fucking stupid, you know. And
I had no clue about this, but all right.
Yeah, but
good to know.
But so Gogeta is also a non-canonical character that appeared in a movie that's never appeared again in Dragon Ball ever. But people love him for some reason, even though all he ever does is this one fucking weird-ass rainbow beam that fucking destroys the bad guy in one hit.
People love rainbows, though.
They do. I'm not mad at them. But the thing is that, maybe these thoughts are not false, because thanks to data miners, which of course, it's fucking data miners always post them up.
Yep.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse, they data mined.
Oh wait, from what? The game or?
Yeah, the video game.
Wow. Okay.
So Dragon Ball Xenoverse, they data mined the game and found that there's going to be upcoming DLC of Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue.
Wait, which Dragon Ball Z game?
Yeah, Xenoverse.
Xenoverse?
It's another one.
How old is that one?
It's maybe a few months older than
Fighters.
A year older than Fighters. It's one of those games where you're flying around and shit. It's whack. It's whack. And but Gogeta's in there. It's a Gogeta Blue.
Yeah, DLC when they have fucking Fighters out.
I know. Right?
Anyways.
Yeah, but Gogeta Blue has been data mined to have data in the game. Mm-hmm. So a lot of you are thinking that there's confirmation right there. Like, why would they just make up a character for fun?
Right.
But most likely he'll show up in the movie. But that's pretty interesting. It's cool that people kind of picked it apart and figured it out.
Yeah, that's what we have hackers for.
Yep. Thank you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My turn?
Yep.
All right. So we recently lost ToysRus, right?
Yeah.
RIP. ToysRus.
Mm-hmm.
People press F to pay respects. So one thing that other than just having a shitload of toys, right? That one thing they're kind of good for is like having some interesting exclusives. For example, which I could suppose this store's gonna pick it up, but I had like the Legacy Power Rangers over there and shit too, which I don't think I ever picked up any though. But if you wanted some old school shit like that, that's like remade and shit to be dope. That was like the one Legacy thing for Power Rangers are doing. They have some Marvel figures that were unique to Toys R Us too. Actually, I have a Sonic figure that was a Toys R Us exclusive too. So toy stores like that, that was like the one store to go to get some type of exclusive.
Right.
But like, who's gonna do that now, right?
Nobody.
GameStop's gonna do that now. So apparently, GameStop, has pre-orders right now for some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles '90s movies figures.
Oh shit.
That are only at GameStop, and you can go and pre-order them right now. Put $5 down. Release date is next year. Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Damn, that's a mean pre-order.
Yeah. So Wags put me up on this too. He was telling me about, but these are 7-inch figures, realistic movie looking and shit from the original movies, coming out February 1st, 2019. You want to pre-order? You can do it now. But the overall cost is going to be $23. It seems $22.99. And apparently down here on the recommended for you, I see like a bunch of Power Ranger shit too, Legacy figures, 6-inch figures and shit like that. So there's some Marvel shit here too, DC figures too. So yeah, that's interesting. That looks like they're going to be taking that scene over. So yeah, I guess if you're looking for any of those exclusives that used to show up at Toys R Us, maybe give GameStop a look now. I guess this is how they're going to save their business, I suppose, if that works out.
Right.
Because I know we had like news recently saying that they might go under and shit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they might be doing this now to save their ass.
That's a smart move. It's funny that you bring up some news like that. Yeah. I have also toy news.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. You remember a place called FAO Schwartz?
Yeah.
There's only a few of them, but they're always huge, right? And they have a whole fucking
I thought they went under, though.
They did go under.
Okay, they did go under.
100% right.
I remember seeing one in Vegas. Remember in...
that was in Caesar's Palace. That was a nice one.
Yeah, in Caesar's, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, so 2015, that their last location closed, Midtown Manhattan. And, they were gone. They were done for quite a while.
Right.
But apparently, they're going to be coming back in roughly 3 years, according to... according to Wall Street Journal.
Okay, wow.
They've always been the coolest looking toy store compared to anybody.
Cuckoo's always surprising me, by the way. Because I was about to say this too. And I wasn't going to say, I was going to let you finish. I'm going to let you finish now. But he said it. He said they had one in Glendale Galleria. Yes, that's the other one that I remember too. I
actually didn't know about that one.
Every time I was in Glendale Galleria, that's where I would go. But I never got shit from there because it was always a little more overpriced than like what
their shit was overpriced. You got to pay for all that crazy shit they got there.
Yeah, it was always dope to go in there too because they had all this random shit around too.
Yep.
So that's how I know Cuckoo's is like our age and even more local to where we at.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying, we're on to you. No.
In the hood,
Anyways.
So they'll be returning in roughly within the next 3 years. We don't know where the locations are going to be popping up yet, but You know, I'm assuming they're stepping up to the mantle because Toys R Us is gone, much like KB
Yeah,
Toys.
true. So it's like there's a void missing there.
Yeah.
Like there's no high end like toy store only place anymore. It's either Target and Walmart right now, really.
It's like when Superman died, and all these fools came up and said, "I'm Superman." You know? It's a lot like that. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, but,
Comparing Toys R Us to Superman now, are we?
Just saying. Just
That's
saying.
kinda
But yes,
crazy,
that's
though.
interesting. Keep your eye out for that. I always love how it looked in there. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I just
And-
like going just to walk around in there and shit.
And I always loved them because they always had a fucking Star Wars section.
Yeah, right. I remember that too. I wasn't into Star Wars, but yeah, there was always that one section, just everything. I remember that big ass Triceratops they had in the fucking one in Vegas though.
Oh yeah.
At Caesar's Palace. Yeah, I always walk in there. It's like just a huge dinosaur sitting right there. I'm like, I fucking want that Triceratops.
You should have got there when they were closing. Then I gave it to you, bro.
Man, I had to travel to Vegas and shit just for all that. I didn't even know there was
You would've had
closing.
you would have had a Triceratops, fool.
True.
Anyway, AJ News.
My life goal is to ride on a back of a Triceratops.
I know this. That's why I'm bringing this up.
So, Microsoft announced something this week. Where there were some rumors about it last week.
What they got to announce? No,
So you know how we have cell phones or even cars. Thinking about it now, actually, right? And you're
Alright.
paying monthly for that shit, right? And if you don't pay monthly for it, it becomes kind of useless, right?
yes.
Well, imagine if a console's done this.
If you paid monthly for it?
Yeah. One day, ours says about the Triceratops for sure. One day. So Microsoft is starting like a monthly plan service thing for their Xbox consoles, gaming consoles.
Interesting.
So if you want an Xbox One, I'm not sure when this is going to start actually, when they're going to start doing this, but they're saying Xbox One S, if you want, you can pay $21.99 a month for it for 2 years. And then they'll give you the console. You can use it. You can play it. On top of that, they're also going to give you Xbox Live, which will also be included in that. And also this thing they call Game Pass, where they allow you to download, download older games and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, all that bundled up together for $22 a month. And on top of that, you get the console. And after the 2 years, after the 24 months, the console's yours.
Damn, that's crazy.
So imagine them doing also for the Xbox One X, which is the higher one up. It's $35 a month. Same thing. You get the console, 2-year plan. Once you paid it, it's yours. And while you're paying for that shit, you're also getting Xbox Live and Xbox Game Pass too.
Right.
So yeah, a monthly plan. A lot of gamers are broke. They can't afford to always put down $300, $400, $500 on a console right away, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be helpful for stuff like that. But also, I'm thinking too that they can also do some shit which like phone companies do, cell phone companies, where they you get the phone a year, right, and then in a year a new phone comes out, right, and they're like, hey, if you want, you can upgrade to that new phone, for like maybe a little bit extra. You get the new phone, we take your old one. And so maybe they might do some shit like this, where like, oh, Xbox, One X right now, but what about the Xbox 2X,
Right.
I'm not sure what they're getting in the next one, but just making up a random name, and then you could be, hey, give us your old Xbox One right now, we'll give you the new one. So they can start some shit like that.
That's
and
a
then
smart
and then
idea.
and then make your plan even longer, I suppose. I guess is what they would do probably. So that 2 years kind of resets to another 2 years. That's kind of how cell phones plan works right now.
Okay.
So I don't know. That's a thing they could do, but at the very least, 2-year plan right now that they're going to start doing pretty soon.
That's a smart
So
move.
look out for that. I'm down for PlayStation to start doing that shit because I think I'd rather have a PS4 right now over an Xbox.
I think so too.
I feel like
should we
Microsoft
just-
is reaching too.
You want to go half?
I don't think I want to do it.
No, on PS4. I mean, on PS4.
Oh, if PS4 ever does that type of shit, maybe. But back to what we're talking about at the beginning of the show, where like I'm only PC gaming now, and I don't care about consoles because all the games I want are coming out on PC. I don't.
You don't even need it anymore. Huh?
There's nothing I really am looking forward to playing on a console right now.
that you can only get on a console. Right?
Yeah, exactly. There's no exclusive games that I'm looking forward to playing right now. Everything I want to
Consoles,
play is
step
it's on PC.
Step your fucking game up, consoles. AJ don't even want to buy your shit no
Oh
more.
no,
right?
I'm
Step your
good.
game
No,
up.
don't even start. Don't worry about it. PC has it, guys. Don't worry about it. They got this.
Hey, you've been saying it for years, right?
And then the only thing I'm buying right now is Nintendo. So Nintendo, you got to step your game up and fucking start releasing your shit on PC, so I don't have to buy your consoles anymore.
Yeah, that'd
That's
be
all
nice.
that got to happen now. If I can get Smash and Splatoon on PC, dude, I'm done.
All right. Good luck for that. Hopefully it happens one day.
One
I'm
day.
sure Nintendo will never fucking let that
No,
happen.
they're not.
But anyway, so Thriller.
Thrill.
Thriller.
I don't have the song on key right now. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
What would you guys say about Thriller?
So basically, Thriller is coming back out. Yeah, they're gonna re-release it at IMAX theaters.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because Michael Jackson's 60th birthday, or would have been, they'll be releasing Thriller in every IMAX theater and local IMAX theaters, digitally remastered and 3D.
Wait, Thriller. So this was just a music video, wasn't it?
Yeah,
but
it's
like a mini like thing in the beginning of it, right?
Yeah, so in total it's like 15 minutes.
Oh, it was a whole. It was that long.
Yeah.
Shit. I remember seeing it on like a music like the box and shit like that back in the day. I remember it being short, but I'm pretty sure they cut it down just to get to the music video, right? Like on MTV and shit like that.
Yeah.
It was 15 minutes long though.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
And so they're gonna show this in IMAX. 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, it says making Michael Jackson's Thriller, so maybe there'll be like
No. That's just a picture.
Oh, that's a picture. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, some more details. It's gonna be, every domestic release for what's it called? For America. And America. And it's gonna be. It was directed by John Landis back in the day. It's the guy who made An American Werewolf in London, which is a pretty popular horror movie. And the costume drawing is really good in it. And it's gonna be adapted with higher quality. They're not going to be re-editing the audio in any way. They said it's supposed to be the way it's Michael Jackson's way and shit like that.
Right.
Which
was probably the original way it was recorded and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So they're giving us that mastered version of it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the things that we got were like kind of, toned down a little bit just to be able to stream over the TVs and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So we're getting that original mastered version of it. Okay. And IMAX. Okay, that sounds pretty dope now. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I'm guessing that I don't really know the details of this. They haven't said. It says special presentation of the video will run for 1 week only, so that's important to know there. And I don't know how much this is gonna cost or how this is gonna work. Maybe it'll come before another movie if you pay extra for it.
Like I was thinking that they're gonna have like some little documentary, the making of Thriller. Just seeing this poster right now, but apparently it's not connected. But that would be cool if they like showed us like, the making of, and you get this like little maybe 30-minute documentary really quick. So at least you have reason to pay to sit in that theater, for like a good hour at least.
Yeah, I gotta go to the theater for 15 minutes. I don't know. We gotta wait for more details about how they're gonna.
Maybe like a Fathom event, because I remember going to see the Tekken CGI movie a couple of years ago. They did a whole Tekken Tag Tournament 2 exhibition because that was before the game actually dropped.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So they had like a couple matches right there before the actual movie started, and after the movie they had like a little Q&A too. So some shit like that would be dope.
That would be dope. Kind of give us a little insight to it.
Yeah, or like I think just have it on repeat or some shit. I don't know. So, but it sounds dope though.
Yeah,
that sounds cool.
I always love the costumes. They look fucking creepy even to this day.
Yeah, for reals. And the whole dancing on that too. You can't forget that. When's that supposed to be coming out though?
September 21st for 1 week.
So in about a month from now. Okay, cool. All right, moving on. My last story. Is it the last story of the show?
I got one more.
Yeah, one more. Okay, cool. Well, this other one. I saw it, I was like, oh my god, it's fucking awesome. But, if you guys didn't know, we love...
Oh, you still use a picture?
Yeah, I'm still going to use a picture. I don't have a picture for it. But Avatar. So in the Avatar universe, there's many avatars and they just get reincarnated. And we actually seen some previous avatars if you watch the original Last Airbender series. We know of, Roku. We know of Kyoshi. And I forget the other names of the ones before that. But Kyoshi was one of them that was like 2 generations before Aang, which is the one who we follow in the last Avatar series.
And she's badass.
And she was badass too. She's from the Earth Kingdom. And she was like, she didn't give a shit, it seemed. Like, as far as what we know of her based off that series, she was one of those that she didn't give a fuck about things,
Yeah, she did things her way.
Yeah, and she even killed people, because that was one time that we got to know some information about her, because Aang was so worried about killing the Fire Lord and shit like that, right? So he started talking to his past avatars, and he talked to Kyoshi, and Kyoshi's like, yeah, there's one fool I had issue with? Yeah, fucking killed him.
She's like, yeah, fuck that fool.
Yeah, right? So yeah, we get to know more about her, because so one dude got together with one of the original creators, and they're going to make a book. Now, I'm not clear if it's like a straight-up book, or is it like a visual novel type of thing? Like a comic series?
Yeah, it's going to be a comic series.
It is comic-based?
Yeah, it's... let me pull it up.
Yeah, because all I saw was book. I didn't see anything about like anything drawn or artists behind this or anything like that. So and all it said was novel.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like a.
And there's gonna be 2. We know there's gonna be 2 novels.
Like 2 parts to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be definitely. I believe it's gonna be a kids book.
I think it was a.
Entertainment Weekly announced it. Abrams'
Yeah.
children's book is teaming up with Nickelodeon
Yeah.
to put it out. There you
So
go.
it doesn't mean it's going to be in children's books.
No, it
it just
doesn't-
means that book company that basically does
They're gonna-
children's
They're going to
books
fund it, yeah.
is going to be behind making this book.
You know, you're
That
I just
doesn't mean
had
there's
a-
going to be any pictures or visuals in it, though.
I hope it does. No, yeah, it does. It is going to have visuals because it says it's going to be penned by Michael Dante Di Martino.
Okay, so there might be some art in it. Okay, so it might be
It-
comic based or something like that.
I think it's going to be comic based, but I'm not sure though.
Yeah,
Because
me
they
neither.
were comparing it to the other Avatar series that's currently ongoing, so that makes me think automatically that it's gonna be comic style like that.
Yeah, because the other comic series right now are comics. They're actual like books,
Yeah.
like visual novels, comic novels, so like that. So
And it's gonna be about how she created the Kyoshi Warriors as well as the Dai Li.
yeah, exactly. Which I didn't know she was behind the Dai Li.
You know, I remember I knew she was behind the style, but I didn't know she created the Dai Li.
Yeah,
That was a little surprising to me.
which
too.
well, I thought about it was kind of crazy, but it's kind of like she made like a yin and yang, because the Kyoshi they fight for
Oh.
positive shit, right?
And
And
Dai Li
and
takes-
they even like I think weren't they behind protecting the Avatar after the whole first series too? And
Yeah,
then-
yeah, they were. They were the guards of the Avatar. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Dai Li kind of against that, and they're kind of the what would you call them? Like
I guess
the,
you would call them like
the underground government type of special agents. Not even because
special
they're
agents. Yeah,
not
in
even
Boston
that
Say,
because
right?
they're working against the king. the
Oh
Red
yeah,
King.
they were working against the king. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so it's kind of a yin and yang there, I would say. And they weren't really even positive in the Legend of Korra series, which was the Avatar afterwards. Oh, also, we did learn in Legend of Korra, if anyone's reading the books, semi-spoiler, but not really,
You can tell me.
Kyoshi was also bisexual. So that could add a little more of a
What?
layer onto the series that we're going to get to.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, that would kind of. Okay, interesting. All right.
And the reason we found that out is because of what we know of Korra and all that, and she was talking about it to
Because
people in the
Zuko
series.
and her,
Yeah, and
not
then-
Zuko. You know.
But the fact that
Mako.
Kyoshi it was bi, kind of maybe that's why Korra, maybe because the personalities kind of go into every avatar a little bit.
And the spirit of the Avatar is clearly flexible as a man or a woman sometimes.
That too,
Maybe
right?
It doesn't matter, you know. Like,
Wow. Okay, it's even deeper than that too. That's crazy. but like, pretty dope. It's at least the first book is titled "The Rise of Kyoshi." Oh yeah. Also too, apparently she was 230 years old. She's one of the oldest living peoples who was also an avatar.
Oh yeah,
Like-
yeah, that's right. The oldest living Avatar.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I never knew that either. I'm not sure where that was dropped at, but anyways,
All right, my last piece
looking
of
out
news.
for that.
That was a really,
do
that was
we
a really
know?
cool piece of news. by
Do
the
we
way.
know when that's supposed to be dropping now?
No, I don't think there was a date on it yet. It's just announced.
Yeah,
that
it's just
it's
announced.
happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my last piece of news has a video attached with it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so apparently there was a video that was put out led by a group of fans called Kirk Devick. It's Deveyck, and they've been demanding from Marvel Studios that they release the Captain
Is it
Marvel
this?
trailer. Yeah, they're doing stupid shit. They're like rhyming and shit like that on it, and talking shit to Marvel. And yeah, and they're just saying, "Bring us Captain Marvel!" Like we're fucking waiting for it, you know? Like where the fuck is the trailer at? Everyone wants it, you know? And Kevin Feige basically actually responded to them.
Oh yeah.
And it said, like, let me find out exactly what he said.
That's funny.
He says, he said, you'll see it as soon as we can give it to you. He's
Wow,
like,
that's
yeah.
all he said. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's all- he didn't say
some
much.
basic PR shit.
But, you know, but it was cool as a group of guys are pushing, like, yes, we want the first female superhero, you know, like, come on, fucking put this shit out already, you know, like.
I wonder if there's anything that's a main thing behind the whole storyline that they don't want to show us yet, because Infinity War finally came out on Blu-ray, so everyone was saying maybe they want everyone to get caught up with that first before they drop us a trailer, just so they don't
Just in case anyone didn't see it in theaters, here, go watch it.
Yeah.
And then we'll put it out.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I'm not too worried about it yet. But this movie is supposed to be coming out before the next Infinity War movie, right?
Yeah, so that's why I don't see why they would hold it back. It can't be ruining any plots for Infinity War at this
Yeah,
point.
we haven't even got even a teaser yet for the next Infinity War either, for the next Avengers.
Or
which
we don't even
we
know the
would be
official
getting-
fucking title
And
yet.
the title hasn't even been dropped yet now either. Yeah, by this time last year, like before Avengers Infinity War came out, we kind of knew the name of it already, and we had some speculation of a trailer and all that too, just based off what was dropped at Comic-Con and all that, right? Right now, we're like less than a year away. We don't even know any of that. No title, no who's going to be in it for sure, other than just leaks that people have got offset and all that. And we don't even know anything about the movie before that.
No, not at all. I mean, there's so much to think about. It's funny because there was my friend sent me this thing, and it was these fans had written a script based on all the leaks and all the information they know right now about Avengers 4.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, everybody online's fucking going crazy for this fucking fan shit there because it sounds really grounded and really like what they were probably going to do.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm not fucking reading that shit. I'm like, no fucking way. I'll be mad if I'm halfway through this movie. I'm like, damn, it's exactly like the fan theory.
You know what? If anyone remembers a past episode of Unfocused, I did come across a supposed leaked plot theory behind Spider-Man Homecoming.
You mean Far From Home?
Oh yeah, my bad. Far From Home. No, Homecoming.
Oh, Homecoming.
Yeah,
okay.
there's supposedly a script that was leaked, and that like someone got a hold of it, read the whole thing, and kind of talked about it on a YouTube video. And I listened to the whole thing. It was like an hour long or some shit like that. And they pretty much just gave us the whole plot and like, you know, almost scene by scene of what Homecoming was supposed to be. It wasn't anything like that. The final result wasn't like it at all. There are some things here and there that were kind of similar, but a lot of it was not at all.
Right.
So possible that whatever they're talking about or put together, it could be just, you know, not right at all and just be some false leads, you know, who knows.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't want to read it in case. It sounds like these fools went through a lot of trouble to put it together, you know what I mean?
Right.
They have all the casting lists, like who's involved, who's playing who, like all this shit, and they're like funnel all that information into one fucking script. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm not gonna read that shit. Like, I don't want to know. And like, but yeah, it was kind of interesting that it was there.
Just playing the waiting game now.
Yeah, we're just playing the waiting game. It's a sad game. I want to buy Avengers just to watch the shorts, but I don't want to buy it because I'm gonna buy the box. You know.
I want to get it just because I've been buying all of them. Actually, I haven't bought all of them in a long time though.
Yeah.
But I do want to get Infinity War though, for sure. I'll probably do that.
You buy it so I can watch it.
Sure.
Okay, cool. All right, AJ, how Unfocused week?
All right, so part of the show we end the show.
Yeah. If it's your favorite part, fuck you.
Right, for sure. DDR? I don't even know. I don't have any plans. More Tekken, more Street Fighter. That's all I've been playing really. Put stickers on my laptop. I don't even know.
That's always a good option. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even planning some shit. I guess go pick up that Street Fighter issue if it's came in already. By next week I should have it. I haven't checked in on them yet. He hasn't gotten it yet. But that Street Fighter swimsuit edition shit.
Oh yeah, that's
looking
right.
for that. I got no other plans. Anyone hit me up. Let me know what you guys do.
Email us if you want to tell us what you think we should check out. Something you think that would be interesting for us, which we'll name the email at the very end. But for my Unfocused week, I'm definitely going to read this comic Pearl I got. Brian Michael Bendis, like I said, one of my favorite writers. He did my favorite Avengers arc. So I'm like, I'll give him a shot. You know, the cover looks pretty cool.
Is that like his own original thing, or?
I think so, and it comes from a comic label called Jinx World. I don't even know who they are. So I'm like, I'll check this out. Let's see what's going on with it.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to do at Frankenstein's though was like look for old Sonic comics, but like we got there late and it was closing, so like I didn't have time to
Did you
look
see
through.
the coaster guys?
Yeah, I did see them, but they were closed. Yeah,
okay. So
like I passed by them, but their thing was closed though.
Okay.
Hello, what is it? Do Wigby?
What up, Do Wigby?
Dow Wigby? Dow Wigby? I don't know. But what up? Welcome.
What up?
We're ending the show though.
Yeah, but thank you though.
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, you can always review this episode on YouTube tomorrow.
For show.
Right.
Maybe definitely over the weekend. I'm not sure if I'll have time to get it up by tomorrow, but maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
But subscribe to Focus podcast on YouTube, and yeah, anything you missed
Are you
here.
ending the show on me right now?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
But yeah. So other than that, yeah, I'm gonna read Pearl. Probably gonna tear through more of that Green Lantern. It's taking a lot more time than I thought, but it's awesome. So I don't mind the journey.
Actually, that's one thing I gotta do is catch up on all the comics I have too. Like I haven't read that Legend of Korra that I have yet, and then I want to read that Turtles Dimension X shit that you got me. I haven't gotten that at all.
Oh yeah. Let me know about that. I want to know what that is.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And then fucking some Sonic that I had, like I want to read up, and then.
I'm down for some more Smash Melee if you are. I want to play more of that.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I'm also down for some Salmon runs if that comes up.
Yeah, I haven't. You know, we've missed a Splatfest. There's a Splatfest last weekend.
Oh, Fork and Spoon.
And I didn't. Yeah, Fork versus Spoon. Exactly right.
My coworker Sasuke is playing it, and he's like, "Oh, shit!"
Yeah?
He's like, "It's Fork versus Spoon," and I was like, "Oh fuck!" I cracked my.
So we have a fourth? Was that what you're telling me right now?
Oh shit! He bought a Switch to play it with me.
Oh shit! There you go.
And then another friend of mine gave me his
Like his Nintendo ID or
yeah,
something.
his Nintendo ID.
Oh, that's cool. Oh wow! So we got some more players now. But yeah, like it was Fork versus Spoon. I think Forks won. Yeah, Forks won.
I would have been a Fork.
Yeah, but we all knew that spooning leads to forking though, so I think it's why.
True. Can't have a spoon without a fork. All right, and yeah, that's pretty much my Unfocused week. Thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget that you can always visit us on collision28.com.
That's
It's
right.
a Collision 28 production.
Catch us live on twitch.tv/collision28 when we go live. So just follow us on here. When we go live, you'll know.
I'm gonna say 8 o'clock. We
On
go live at 8
Thursdays,
o'clock
Pacific time.
Usually because I'm lagging.
Yeah, usually. Or like I haven't done this in a while, but sometimes I like coming through and just randomly casting some Splatoon or something like that. So catch that sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Follow us on Twitter at Unfocused28. Subscribe in iTunes to catch audio versions of the podcast.
Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff.
For sure.
Do the same on Twitter. Follow us, Unfocused at Unfocused28. Right?
Yeah. Instagram at Unfocused Podcasts.
Yes. We got a lot of cool little shorts so you can get a taste of what the show's like if you want to show people a little bit.
For sure. Exactly. Little trailers, I suppose. That's one thing we got to make. I'll get to you about that in a minute. But anyways, that's it, right?
That's it. We got everything. Subscribe on iTunes. That's the last thing.
Do it.
Don't forget.
Collision28.com.
Yeah, bitch.
It's over!